Hello Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. My name is Angelica and welcome to my brand new channel, Mercurian Astrology. Please like, share, and comment, subscribe if any of the messages you hear today resonate with you guys. So this is going to be your April 2021 love reading. I got a late start with these readings, and then I had a good momentum, and then a whole bunch of stuff happened. But I'm back on the ball, getting it done. Okay, Spirit, please show us some messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising 2021 April love reading. Please show me the Sagittarius collective. Please show me the Sagittarius collective. What messages do you have for them? All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune upright, we have the Hermit in reverse, we have the King of Wands, and then we have the Nine of Swords. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and clarify these major arcana cards and see what's going on with them. Spirit, please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, please clarify the Hermit card. All right, so what I'm getting here is that you guys may be returning to a relationship or to a past partner. Maybe you guys reconnected with this person, perhaps for sexual reasons, or that was kind of what brought you guys back together. But you were definitely missing this person. I see that you were single for a while, kind of just dealing with whatever mental battles you had going on, and you were conquering them, but maybe this person reached out to you. That's what I'm really seeing. This person reached out to you, and maybe you guys restarted this relationship on like a sexual basis. And the feelings are definitely still there. But I'm seeing that this person is kind of just dangling you, kind of keeping you in limbo here with this Nine of Swords right here. I feel like you're a little bit upset with yourself for going back to this person. I feel that you were right here with the Hermit in reverse, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel that you guys were coming out of a period of maybe depression and fighting, you know, whatever battles or obstacles that you had going on within yourself. And you were coming to a more independent place. But then right here with this King of Wands, which could be your energy, but I'm feeling like it's the other person's energy. You know, coming back, trying to restart this relationship, and it may be leaving you confused because you don't know whether you want to have your independence or if you want to start things back up with this person. You may have already, you know, engaged with this person or been in their space, or you may be thinking about it. But I'm seeing that that's what the mental turmoil is coming from here with this Nine of Swords. Let me get some more on your person. Wow, yeah. So we have the Three of Swords in reverse, the Death card again, and then we have the Sun. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Death and the Sun. Please clarify the Death and the Sun. Spirit. Too many cards. Okay. Yeah. This is kind of confirming what I had already thought. So the type of person this person is this person does not like to feel pain. This person does not like to be alone. This person does not like to deal with any type of emotional anguish or anything. And that's what this person was going through here with the Death card. And then we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So when I see this, I personally like the Three of Swords upright because the heartbreak, even though it's horrible and it's gut-wrenching, it's a definite heartbreak to where you're not going to go back and you're going to emerge from the situation stronger than you were before. But with the swords falling out, some people see it as getting over heartbreak. With these cards in the mix with it, what I'm seeing is a person who's not trying to feel that feeling of heartbreak. They're trying to avoid it at all costs. And they just want happiness here with the Sun. However, the way they go about their happiness is the Emperor in reverse, which is really a jerk. And then the Four of Cups. So this person wants to not be the one who gets dumped, maybe. That's kind of what I'm seeing. This person definitely has issues with control. They want to be the one in control of the relationship. When it ends, when it starts, they want to be the one doing all the rejecting. And I'm seeing here in the past, you guys probably rejected them. Not even rejected them, but just moved on because you knew that they really weren't good for you. There may just be a lot of passion there in the relationship. There's definitely love and feelings there, but there's not a lot of cups in this spread. So what I'm thinking is there's more so like wands going on in this spread, and swords, a little bit of pentacles. So this is definitely more so a mental relationship, but was it fulfilling you emotionally? No. And I think at some point you had to become clear with yourself with what you're actually going to allow. Instead of trying to prove to yourself, you know, I could keep a relationship. I have a relationship. But in order to keep that relationship, this person has no rules on the way that they act towards you, which is completely wrong. So I think right here you understood with the Seven of Wands that, you know, you're going to get what you want in the end, but it's going to be a battle. But you have to put rules in place and boundaries for people so that they don't disrespect you in the relationship. And if you feel that feeling inside of you that would tell yourself to be okay with being disrespected just to keep a relationship, definitely nip that in the bud now. So if you've already been feeling that or thinking that, you're completely on the money with this person. And that's the only way that this relationship can kind of just stay alive. I don't see that this person is trying to accept change or the fact that they need to change. They know that they need to change, but the way that they go about it is really half-assed and in a really jerky manner, and they're not actually doing the work on themselves. So this person could just make a whole bunch of promises too and never keep the promises on changing and adapting and becoming more respectful, more there for you. So they just make a whole bunch of promises and say yes, yes, yes. And then, you know, give you a passionate night of lovemaking. But after that, you're back to where you started. You're back, you know, being alone. So it's almost as if you're better off being alone than in this relationship. But if you want to keep someone around, maybe you should redefine what the relationship is and try not to go back. If you are going to continue to deal with this person, and redefine it as just a friends with benefits situation, because this person is the type of person, in order for them to feel powerful, they like to reject people. That's what they do, and make people feel alone. As long as they have that power over you, they're fine. But the minute that, you pull away and it's like, you know what, I'm not dealing with you anymore. I'm not talking to you. Reject me all you want. I really don't care. If I hear from you again, I got my own I'm about to cuss, with my own stuff going on here with your Nine of Pentacles energy. That person doesn't like that. That causes them mental anguish. That causes them pain because they don't have any more power over you. How do they see Sagittarius? How does Sagittarius person see them? How does Sagittarius person see them? So yeah, so this person sees you as the King of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Empress, the Hierophant, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Magician. So we have a lot of major arcana. I'm not going to clarify all these major arcanas because I pretty much am getting like a clear vision of how this person sees you. This person sees you as not in touch with your spiritual side, which you may be afraid to show them that side of you because you might feel like it might scare them away. However, they know that you're extremely abundant and you have the power and ability to manifest things extremely quickly. So you may not reveal, not that you're not spiritual, let me rephrase, but you may not reveal your spiritual side to people or your spiritual side to them. And that may be the part of you that's kind of hindering the relationship from becoming anything more. Number one, this person has major issues when it comes to how they want to feel love from people and how they go about getting that love. However, this relationship was, for this type of person, was safe for you because there's a part of you that you don't want to show anybody anyway. Even though this person sees you as extremely abundant, but when it comes to, your spiritual side and then your emotions, this person, from what you've shown them, feels like, maybe you're not the most emotional, not the most spiritual person. But that's how they view you from what you've shown them. You might not have even felt safe to show this person that side of you because of how they act and how they treat you. So you may have felt like, this person isn't even worthy of seeing that deeper side to me. So you might just keep it mostly cerebral with this person. I definitely see that you're loving and tender and nurturing, but you keep it on a logical, communicative basis. But when it comes to, really getting in deep with this person, I don't feel that you're safe, that you feel safe. And I think that you're correct not to show this person that side of you because I don't see that you're super, super heartbroken over the situation with them. But if you were to show that side of yourself to them and then they were to reject you afterwards, which they probably would, you're completely correct in not showing that side of you to them. So I think you're just practicing your discernment when it comes to what different parts of your personality that you've revealed. And it's out of self-preservation. It's to keep yourself safe. So I think that's a good move. But, you may have to kind of just see, I think you're seeing this relationship for what it is, which is this person is probably best case scenario of friends with benefits or just someone you can call when you need some random loving or something. But when it comes to, building a connection with this person, I don't see that this person has the capacity. But that might be what you need right now because you don't want to dive in deep with anybody. Okay. What's the come of this relationship? What is the come of this relationship? Come of this relationship. Yeah, I don't see you leaving this relationship just yet. I see you holding on to it. Just because, to be honest, it's familiar. Not because there's actually love there, but it's just a familiar thing for you. We have the Queen of Cups here, and then we have the King of Swords. So with the Queen of Cups, I feel like you've invested into this relationship with this person, and you don't necessarily want things to end for the time being. Not because you are emotionally attached per se, that I'm seeing with this Ace of Cups right here. But with the King of Swords and the Pentacles, you communicate with this person, you know this person, you've gotten to know them. So I don't feel like you're ready to let go of this relationship just yet. But you definitely are seeing things for what they are. But it's just because this person is a familiar person. You don't want to hop from, partner to partner. So you want to keep this person around for the time being. But is it a love connection that I'm feeling on your part? Not necessarily. It's just familiarity, and you want to stay safe with who you continue to be sexually active with. All right, so I'm going to get a Power of Love oracle card for you guys. And, keeping the same partner around, even though they're annoying, it makes perfect sense. I understand completely. Like, this person's pretty annoying. I don't know why they feel like, they're getting one over on you. You may just be letting them think that they're getting one over on you, but in reality, this is just so you don't have to hop around from person to person. Spirit, please give us a Power of Love oracle card for Sagittarius collective. Self-love. You realize that the love of self is necessary to love another. What I get from that self-love card is in the beginning, that battle of, whether you're going to have your independence here or you're going to continue to keep talking to this person and keep them around. What I get when I pulled your future cards, it says that you're keeping this person around. So maybe you're trying to implement some of the self-love that you gained for yourself while you had your independence, or maybe you're going to work on both at the same time to keep this relationship going. And, it may cause a change in this person, but I think at some point you're going to choose yourself over this person. Because it's going to get to a point where it's like, even though this person, you may let this person think they're outsmarting you, at some point, your self-respect, your self-love is going to kick in. And you're going to say to yourself, is this really fulfilling me? Because at some point, you're going to have to ascend to a certain level, especially with you being a mutable sign. At some point, you're going to have to reach a point where you have a drastic change, and you're going to have to leave a bunch of people behind. And this is one of those people you may have to leave behind. And, the journey of self-transformation is truly all about self-love. So you can, love others, but there's a different way of loving people. Sometimes to love somebody and to care for them is to, leave them behind so they can catch up and they can see themselves for who they've truly been. Because when people who aren't ascending have a good person in their life that's constantly pouring into them, it's confusing them. It's making their thinking wayward. The more that you stay in their life and they reap your benefits because you're in alignment, they're not going to ever necessarily work on themselves, because the longer you stay around them, the more that they are also reaping the benefits of your blessings from the universe. So at some point, the self-love has to kick in. And I think that would be the best for you and this person. But, you know, I'm seeing him here in the future. You're going to keep this person around because they're a familiar person. Not for love reasons, just because they're familiar. But at some point, you're going to say to yourself, why am I keeping this person around if there's no love there? Giving myself to this person, intertwining with them spiritually. When you have like a sexual interaction with anyone, you intertwine yourself with that person spiritually. So I understand why you're keeping this person around, but at some point that self-love is going to kick in and let you know, it's like, all right, this is enough with this person being all up in my energy. All right, Sag, I hope you guys got something positive out this reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'm going to be doing the Capricorn reading next.